Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
And welcome into the live stream, folks. Oh, welcome to the live stream. Welcome into the live stream, folks. Welcome to the live commentary. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Call coming to Russell. The goalie scores! Frederick scores! Frederick from the circle. And the Bruins regain the lead. It's 3-2. Postrock. Krejci, Saka scores again! What a pass by the check line! Check! Mates! McAvoy, he shoots, he scores! To Buckcastle for McAvoy, shooting, scores! But this is the third freaking time in the past 30 seconds we've seen this damn commercial of Dak Prescott laying on a damn mattress, bro. Get that off my TV screen.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I was born like this, it's born like this, immaculate conception. I just born like this, perform like this, was out you a new weapon. I know how to play, I
Hey folks, some of the language used in this stream may not be suitable for younger viewers. This stream is rated 13+. If you are under the age of 13, viewers' discretion is advised. Thank you for listening and enjoy the show. Hey everyone, we're live on the YouTube interwebs. Happy Monday, happy President's Day. Thank you for joining me here on this Monday afternoon for the Boston Bruins playing host to the Ottawa Senators at the TD Garden in Boston. Bruins coverage, that came out wrong. On the tubes of you, that sounds gross. Anyway, thanks for stopping by here this afternoon, and thank you for spending your President's Day with me. Let's get into your starting lineups for both squads. For the Senators, it's Tim Stützle, Brady Tkachuk, and Claude Giroux, Shane Pinto, Alex DeBrincat, and Drake Batherson, Ridley Grieg, Matthew Joseph, and the newest Senator, Julien Gauthier. Dylan Gambrell, Parker Kelly, and Austin Watson. On defense, it's Thomas Chabot and Nikita Zaitsev, Eric Brandstrom and Nikita Zub, Jacob Larson and Travis Hamonic, with Kevin Mandolese in goal for Ottawa. For the Bruins, no lineup changes, not even the goaltender from the other day. Bergeron, Marchand, DeBrusque, Krejci, Zacha, Pastrnak, Coyle, Hall, Smith, Frederick, Greer, Foligno. On defense, Grzelcyk and McAvoy, Lindholm and Carlo, forward and Clifton, with Linus Ullmark in between the pipes. There is going to be a delay on the start of this game. David Krejci is having his 1,000th game ceremony, apparently. That's happening today for some reason. So I don't know why it's happening today, but it is. There's going to be a little bit of delay in the game, so not sure what's going on with that. But, oh, breaking news. Islanders star Matt Barzal has a lower body injury that will sideline him until further notice. Remember, he stepped out. He was out after the first period on Saturday. It's definitely some news there. I definitely don't want to see him get injured too bad. He's one of my favorite non-Bruins players in Barzal, so it sucks to see him getting injured like that, but you know, that stinks. Sens are on a heater right now and have a goalie in net that saved 46 of 48 in his first NHL game. Could be a trap game. Oh, I hope not. Yeah, Kevin Mandolese. Both Cam Talbot and Anton Forsberg are both hurt. They called up Sogard and Mandolese, and the Senators just beat the Blues 7-2 yesterday. What's up, Liam? Exotic Bruins coverage. Karen, Zoe, everybody else watching. What's going on? Muting for copyright reasons. Hold on. I'm listening for the PA announcer to talk. Nesson's going to get an FCC complaint for copyright. Not FCC, that's the wrong word. Listen to this one. Okay. Ta-da! Ta-da! Oh, man. I don't know. Sevens are 7-2-1 in their last 10, I'm pretty sure. Jeez. Oh. What is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, on January 16th versus the Philadelphia Flyers, forward David Krejci became just the 7th player in the Bruins' 99-year history to lace up for his 1,000th NHL game, all of which came with the Boston Bruins. Since making his debut for the Black and Gold on January 30th,
Oh, his wife and kids are there. Aw.
stay at the center position, making a name for himself as a playmaker and a professional. In his 16th season with the Bruins,
Why does she have heels on?
10 all-time
Poor girl, walking in heels on ice. Jesus.
in games played. At this time, we ask that you turn your attention to Garden Hub Vision as some familiar faces wish to congratulate
Garden Hub Vision. What is this? Is that the name of the Jumbotron at TD Garden? I've never heard that expression before.
congratulations on 1,000 AHL games. What an amazing accomplishment.
Some of the former Bruins and former faces and current faces congratulating him. Bergeron and congratulating him currently.
More so as a friend. Thank you for all the friendship, everything that we've been through. Wishing you nothing but the best going forward with you and your family. Take care, buddy. Just want to congratulate you on 1,000 games.
Brad Marchand.
Incredible accomplishment. It's been such a fun ride watching you dominate this league for so long. You truly are a very special
Zoe, I saw you. What's up, Zoe? I saw you.
the way you've been able to do it for so long. So huge congrats, bud. Very happy for you. Hey, Krejci. Big congrats on 1,000 games.
Hey, it's Tuukka Rask. Tuuk.
You don't look a day over 50. So great to see you achieve
Lucic. That's my guy. Part of Boston. I'm not from Boston. I'm from New Hampshire.
teammate for 8 years. Doing what we did together. Winning
Rangers Stanley Cup champs this year. Book it. And I don't know. The Rangers have been looking good recently.
family and friends.
Especially with Tarasenko and Tyler Mott being a couple of different additions. Hey, it's Pasternak. It's my guy.
Especially when you're doing the same team.
Oh, it's Jaromir Jagr. Whoa. That's cool. They got Jagr?
Wondering why is that, and then I found out he's our favorite player we have, plus this guy. So it all makes sense to me now. Hey, Krejci Kruger, congrats on 1,000 games.
Hey, Torrey Krug. Bring him back. Bring him back.
For so long, but tonight you get everything you deserve. So enjoy the
Bruins vs. Rangers Eastern Conference Final. Yeah.
family.
What's up, Floyd?
To call you one of my best buddies. How's Jeremy?
Ah, Chara. They're, if you're just joining us, they're congratulating David Krejci on his 1,000th NHL game right now. Do you feel anyone can realistically beat us this year? If so, who? Carolina.
Speaks to you as a competitor and
Coach Montgomery.
player you haven't been, and really glad you're back.
Carolina's the only team that can realistically beat us in a 7-game series.
1,000 games in a Boston Bruins uniform.
It's Don Sweeney. I'm not sure how I feel about you. I like your trading, but I hate your drafting. Your signing's iffy. That's Cam Neely.
7,000 games in the NHL, but to do it with one team is even more impressive. Terrific player for all
In the West, maybe Seattle, and Seattle's kind of fallen off recently, so we'll kind of see what happens with that. Bruins play the Kraken Thursday. I will not be live for that game.
games. It's really actually very
Charlie Jacobs.
comprehend, considering that I was sitting at the draft table in 2004, the year we took you at 63rd overall. I'll never forget our European scout was so excited he got up and ran around the draft table full. Anyways, congratulations. This has been an honor to have you part of the Bruins.
Probably a good call since their forecheck is so darn good. It's intense pressure. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Charlie Salatine, you bum. Nah. Nah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming members of the Krejci family to the ice for the special occasion. David's wife, Naomi, his children, Alina and Everett.
His wife's hot. Sorry. I forgot I'm live on the internet.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ice, Johnny Busick, who is presenting David with a Tiffany Crystal.
Hey, it's Johnny Busick.
National Hockey League, celebrating his 1,000th NHL games.
Tiffany Crystal. The Sens did beat us 2 times this year. That was in Ottawa.
Will present David with the traditional silver stick, which is engraved to commemorate the 1,000th.
Ah, the silver stick. Bergeron got this a couple of years ago. Well, remember, Exotic, Ottawa played yesterday. They beat the Blues 7-2. Char, yeah, Char definitely got his 1,000. He played for like 20 years.
Welcome Bruins president Cam Neely to the ice to present David with a custom painting depicting his career in the NHL.
A painting!
The painting was commissioned by the Bruins and created by esteemed professional sports artist Tony Harris, who is
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Tony Harris is really good. He's a really good artist. What's up, Al? Nice. Oh, that's a really good painting. Holy crap. From young to middle of his career to now. The evolution of Krejci, man. Krejci's always been one of my favorites. That's a nice painting.
And finally, on behalf of the Bruins players, please welcome David's teammates, Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand, and David Pasternak, as they present David with a custom engraved Rolex watch,
Ooh, a Rolex watch.
model of silver oak Magnum wine. Additionally, on behalf of the Bruins girlfriends and wives, they are presenting David's wife Naomi with a custom gold necklace embedded with the number 1,000 and a diamond embedded 46 for all she has done to support David in his journey to 1,000 career NHL games.
Nice. Two arms and a leg, yeah. Would cost many limbs.
From everyone with the Boston Bruins in the National Hockey League, congratulations, David and your family, on this incredible achievement.
Now we're going to get to the national anthem. Now we're going to play some hockey. We're going to have 2 national anthems to go through. O Canada and the Star Spangled Banner. And by the way, it's nice wine. Yeah. Not the most cheap wine ever. It's definitely some expensive wine that she just got. Hopefully they enjoy that. I don't know if they're into wine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise if you are able and remove your caps for the singing of the national anthems.
Here we go.
By Bruins organist Ron Poster, please welcome Todd Ashley.
Hey, it's our guy. Oh, Canada. Hey! A screw up? Oh! That's terrible. You play the Oh Canada first. He played Oh God. I'll explain it later. Thank you, Supcam. Thank you. The rare screw up on the on the organ. Good job. They played the organist started playing the American national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner's piano, but you usually sing the O Canada first before the Star Spangled Banner, so it was a big mess up. That's why I started laughing. They played the wrong piano. They played the wrong song while he was trying to sing the other song. It was a mess. Oh, man. Your starting goaltenders for the Senators, it's Kevin Mandolese. He has had one start in his NHL career. He won it. He's 1-0 with a 1.85 goals against average and a .958 save percentage. For the Bruins, Linus Ullmark. He is 28-4-1 in 35 appearances, a 1.91 goals against average and a .936 save percentage. Thank you, Supcam, for that comment. Bless you. Thank you. Bruins are in their home alternates. The big yellow B shooting left to right. Senators in the road white shooting right to left. Across your screen, we are underway from TD Garden in Boston. Puck is dumped in. Lindholm will move it ahead. Puck comes to Brandon Carlo. Bruins will break it out. Zacha. Pasternak in front, trying to find Zacha. Could not. Puck is flipped up and out to center. This is the third time these two teams have met. The Senators won the first two. And we're going to have an early penalty against Ottawa. Nope. Puck was with a high stick. Never mind. What are your final score predictions? Let me know in let me know in the chat what do you think is going to happen today. What are your final score predictions? Would love to see what you guys think. Saw a crazy stat that every forward has registered a point in the last 3 games. Every forward playing today has registered a point. Bonkers. Puck is played in. Marchand through DeBrusk. McAvoy for DeBrusk again. Trying to find McAvoy. He could not. Yeah, I was watching the Nesson pregame. They said every forward for the Bruins playing today has registered a point, at least one, in the past 3 games. Marchand trying to take it away, turns it over. Here is Shane Pinto, a shot, saved by Ullmark there. And Marchand will move it out to center. First time these two teams played was back in October. It's the first Bruins loss of the season. It was a wild 7-5 game. And the last time these two teams played, Ottawa beat the Bruins in the shootout. Here is Taylor Hall. A shot saved by Mandolese. He'll hang on to that one. All right, 4-2 Bruins, 5-2 Bruins. 4-1 Bruins, 3-2 Ottawa. Okay. Bruins have outscored their opponents 14-4 in the last 3 games that were played. Fun fact. Right. Scored 3 against Dallas, 6 against the Islanders, 5 against the Predators. And the Senators played yesterday. They beat the Blues 7-2. Puck is moved up by Matt Joseph. Has Gambrell coming with him. Could not. Joseph plays it back. Here's a shot from the line by Hamonic that missed the net. Jacob Larson gets forced out. Taylor Hall on a race for the puck. He'll get there first. Doesn't really have much of anything to do with it, though. It's 1-on-2. Hall swerves off, finding somebody in the slot. Smith back to the line. Forbert drops it. Bergeron, extra attacker on delay penalty on Ottawa. Trying to find Forbert back to where he could not. 3. Yep, penalty coming on the Senators. It's going to be interference here. It's on Jacob Larson, and the Bruins will get the first power play of the game. Yeah, Larson interfered with Hall's path, trying to get to that puck. Bruins win the faceoff. Bergeron, Marchand, DeBrusk with Pasternak and McAvoy. Here is Marchand across. Pasternak saved by Mandolese. Puck comes back to Pasternak. On the goal, shot blocked. Another one on goal, that missed wide. Marchand controlling, trying to find Bergeron in the slot. Giroux takes it away, and he'll get it out to center. This puck will come all the way back down to Ullmark. He'll play it back to McAvoy. 30 seconds into the power play. Marchand, intentional dump in. Mandolese comes around and plays it. Gambrell takes it away, and another clear all the way back down into the Bruins' end. Ullmark will leave it for Marchand. Minute 15 to go on the Bruins' power play. Marchand will cross the line, turns it over right to Zub. He should have passed it there as Nikita Zub the clear. Grant's favorite name in the NHL. Here is Hampus Lindholm. For Taylor Hall, second unit's out there. Zaka cross the line to Pasternak. Lindholm barely keeps it in. He'll play it in down low, but puck comes to Zub. Took a weird bounce. Zaka and Zub tied up. Puck is forced out past David Krejci. Lindholm back in his own end to go get it. Bruins only have one shot this power play. 40 to go on it. Hall across the line, trying to find Zaka. Bad pass. Puck comes to Krejci, though. Bruins keep it alive. Krejci controlling. Taylor Hall, right corner. Krejci back at the point. Lindholm, left point. Looking across. Taylor Hall, right circle. Shot, barely missed the net. Lindholm. Zaka. Krejci, center point. Fakes. Dropped it to Lindholm, left circle. Across. Hall, one-timer. Got blocked. Lindholm for Krejci again. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Lindholm for Krejci. Far side. Back to Lindholm. Wrist shot saved by Mandolese. The power play is up. We are back to 5-on-5. Only a couple of chances on that power play. The Bruins can really set up in the offensive zone to about the final 40 seconds of the power play. And then it was a good wrist shot for Taylor Hall. It caught the crossbar. Oof. Bruins had 2 shots in that power play. What's up, Yukon? People first, Yukon. Coyle will take the draw against Tim Stützle. Face-off is won by the Senators. Hamonic will move it ahead. Shabbat for Giroux. Back to Shabbat. Quickly re-enters the zone. Shabbat. A shot save. Ullmark. Stützle. Ullmark stands tall. The big save on Tim Stützle. Face-off won by Ottawa in the Bruins' end. Giroux, a shot from the line, save. Tkachuk, the rebound. Carlo gets it away from trouble. That puck was sitting on in the crease there. Stützle for Tkachuk down low. Close Giroux. Poke check by Carlo. Marchand will move it ahead for DeBrusk. DeBrusk for Bergeron. Across the line. Bergeron's wrister missed the net. Marchand. DeBrusk Tied up there by Stützle. Works it free. Gets knocked down by Shabbat. Bergeron. DeBrusk will play it. He'll glove it down to himself. DeBrusk now looking. Plays it in front. Puck goes wide. Derek Forbort on it. In front trying to find DeBrusk. He couldn't. Tkachuk takes it away. 4-on-3 a rush for the Sens here. Shabbat will cross the line. Carlo on him. They'll just have to get it in. The Bruins will get a change. Can't hear me. Here is Taylor Hall across the line. Sorry, I was typing in the chat. Hall lost it. Hall will play it in deep. Clifton back to Coyle, a shot. Deflection in front. Sitting in the slot. Smith trying to play it. He couldn't play the puck there. Parker Kelly for Julien Gauthier. He'll play it in deep. Ullmark will play it to Clifton. Here is Coyle. Julien Gauthier acquired by the Senators yesterday for Tyler Mott. Going back to the Rangers. See that yesterday? See that trade that went down? Here's Zub. That was Shane Pinto. I'm sorry. Puck is forced back out into the Senators' end. Zub on it for Shabbat. There's a broken stick laid out in the high slot of the Senators' end. Shabbat will move it ahead. Goes off to break it in the zone. Ullmark will play the puck around the glass. Comes out to the line. A shot there. Save Ullmark. Shabbat now left circle down low. He'll rotate it to Batherson. Spins off of Krejci. Pinto in for Batherson down low. Grzelcyk cuts off his angle. So did McAvoy. Batherson gets it to DeBrincat. A shot blocked. McAvoy will try to move it ahead. He'll reach the red line and dump it in. Mandolese will come out and play the puck. Doesn't really know what to do with it. It couldn't have really much of anything to do there. Bruins take it away. Pasternak in front for Krejci. Couldn't play it. Lindholm. Potentially in deep. Pasternak makes a man fall. Pasternak around the goal now. In front. Pinball's off a skate and wide. Carlo in front. Popped up in the air. DeBrincat plays it out. And it looks like this will be a foot race for the puck. Lindholm will get there against Austin Watson. I'll be covering Bruins Canucks on Saturday, yes. Puck deflects up and out of play. I gotta mute. If you're just joining us, make sure to join the conversation in the live chat if you're feeling up to it. Also, you can just listen in. You can vote in the poll in the live chat. Already 41 votes, 90% say the Bees are going to win. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the poll in the chat. Make sure to like the stream, everybody. Only have 13 likes, but 30 viewers. Keep running up that like count. Let's get a like spike during the commercial break. What is my prediction for the game today? I have the Bruins winning 5-3. The Bruins rarely lose at home, so this would be... Although it's it is the one team the Bruins have not beaten this year that they've played already. Which is nuts to me. The Ottawa Senators are the one team the Bruins have not beaten this year that they've already played. They lost both games to Ottawa this year. They lost 7-5 in October, and back in December they lost 2-1. No, 3-. They lost in a shootout. I know it was a closer game. They lost in a shootout. I don't know. I don't know what happened the last time these two teams played. I know they played in a shootout, and I know the Bruins lost. That's all I remember. 3-2. That's what it was. Frederick will take the draw against Claude Giroux. That's Gambrell, I'm sorry. Gambrell wins the draw. Jacob Larson will skip it ahead. Batted off of Matthew Joseph in the zone. Forbert will try to move it ahead. Got knocked down by Gambrell. Matthew Joseph takes it away. Watson, a shot save. Oh, it's a chance for Gambrell. He lost possession. Clifton for Foligno. He'll flip it up the ice. The fourth line had a field day the other day against the Islanders. Frederick had 2. Foligno had 1. Greer had a couple of assists. Larson eats a big check from Nick Foligno as he gets it in. Trent Frederick now moves it around. Puck will come to Connor Clifton. Clifton around for Forbert. Foligno will flip it up and out. Zaitsev will try to move it ahead. Shabbat will whack it out. Bergeron recovers. Back to Brandon Carlo. Here's Hampus Lindholm now left side. He'll reach the red line. He'll use the glass to dump it in. Shabbat will shovel it around for Zaitsev. Giroux now will try to move it ahead. Lindholm pressuring. Puck comes to Shabbat, though. The Senators will move it out to center. Bruins will take it away. Bergeron. Marchand works free from a defender. He'll get it in, but... And he lost possession. Giroux. Dumps it in on Olmark. He'll make the save. Shabbat moves it around for Tkachuk. Taylor Hall lifts his stick. Gets tripped up. Gauthier in front for Tkachuk. A shot on goal saved by Olmark. And now Tkachuk's helmet flies off after Lindholm throws him off. What's up, Kyle? I'll see you in like 5 or 6 hours. I'll be back on campus tonight. And I will be back on campus until next Friday when spring break begins. What's up, Gooch? Or Gulch, anyway. Face-off won by the Bruins. I screwed that one up right there. Forbert for Coyle. For Clifton. Cross the line. Clifton just dumps it in. Zub gets to the puck first. Smith takes him down. And they're going to call him for a trip here. So the Senators will go to the power play. The Bruins will be shorthanded as Craig Smith will go off for a stick foul. As, yep, he used it was a skate foul anyway. It's a skate trip up. He made Zub fall with his right skate. And the Senators will go to the power play for the first time today. Tkachuk against Bergeron. Bergeron wins the draw, but Stützle gets it back as it went off Carlo's skate. Here's Tkachuk. There's that Shabbat for Stützle. Bergeron lifts his stick. And they're going to call Bergeron for a hook. Wow. The tide has turned very quickly. It is already a 5-on-3 for the Sens. Minute 50 of 5-on-3. This is where this doesn't end well for the Bruins. The Bruins don't usually do well on the two-man advantage as Stützle gets hooked by Bergeron. Olmark's going to have to come up big. Foligno, is that Smith and Bergeron in the box. 5-on-3 for a minute 50. Coyle with Forbert and Carlo. Oh, boy. Face-off 1. Never mind. They're going to do it again. They have to reset the clock. Face-off is won here by the Senators. Stützle. Forbert takes it away, and Forbert will clear it. Shabbat for DeBrincat. Now you can't allow the Senators to enter here. It's 5-on-3. DeBrincat cross the line. Forbert steps up. DeBrincat across for Tkachuk. In front for Batherson. Doesn't shoot. He passed it. Coyle takes it away. He'll reach the red line. He'll swerve. And he's hanging on to it. 1-on-4, and he falls over. Batherson takes it away. Batherson for Giroux. Stützle in front. Here's a chance to brink it for Batherson. He passed again. Instead of trying to shoot it, he had a breakaway. He passed. As Coyle clears it, the Bruins can get a change. The Bruins are dodging a couple of bullets.
I said we're in for a long afternoon based on the threshold, and it just continues. What penalty minutes being called? The Bruins may have benefited from
Giroux and Lindholm for slashing. It's going to be matching penalties, so it's still 5-on-3. Oh, God. Lindholm and Giroux whacking at each other. Lindholm slashed Giroux, and then Giroux responds. The Bruins box is loading up 5-on-3 still for a minute 3. Chabot for Stützle. Here's Chabot now. 50 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Tkachuk. Batherson, DeBrincat. Stützle. DeBrincat for Stützle. DeBrincat again, right point. Stützle now, right circle. Swap to DeBrincat. Swap to Chabot as well. Chabot, far circle. Stützle, DeBrincat across for Chabot. Stützle again. DeBrincat doesn't shoot. McAvoy takes it away, and the Bruins clear. Too much passing for Ottawa. The Bruins haven't even had the Senators haven't even had a shot attempt here. Here's Stützle, quickly re-enters the zone, but gets thrown off by Forbert. Chabot, DeBrincat for Chabot, a shot blocked down. The Bruins clear it, and that'll do it for the 5-on-3. Dodged a major bullet. Power play for 10 seconds. It'll be back to 5-on-5. Here's Chabot now. Here is Ridley Grieg. Bergeron out of the box. Back to 5-on-5. A shot save by Ullmark. And the Bruins overpower the adversity. My goodness. They go to commercial break. The Bruins dodge a bullet. 2 penalty kills. Maybe the Senators are divided politically. Oh, my God. No political talk and chat. That was funny, though. It's 60 at college right now, but it's 51 where I am. What is going on, man? And it's going to snow later this week. What is happening, bro? Bruh. Can you secretly show the game? I cannot show the game. I value my YouTube channel. I legally cannot show the game. It is against the law. Copyright laws do not allow me to show the game. Thank you on behalf of Bruins fans not local that have a hard time finding these games. Well, guess what? I stream all the Bruins games, so you found the right spot. So I will not be live Thursday. That is too late. I can't stream that game. But 95% of the time I do the Bruins games. I stream most of them. So you definitely do not want to miss it. Make sure to definitely subscribe. And if you subscribe, Crazy Train could play. Thank you. Appreciate it, lad. Appreciate it, lad. It might take a minute, but if you subscribe, Crazy Train could play. It's my sub sound. That goes for anybody, by the way. Face off in the Bruins end. Krejci against Gauthier. Well, now never mind. He's kicked out of the draw. They'll have Ridley Grieg win the draw here. They'll take the draw against Krejci here. Face off won by the Bruins. Pastrnak flips it in the zone. The Bruins need to get some offense. They only have 4 shots on goal. Ottawa has 9. Pastrnak for Krejci, and he couldn't play the puck. It was too hot of a saucer pass to handle. McAvoy for Pastrnak. Big hit, and that's a penalty. And they're going to go after Chabot here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Chabot, that should be a major. He clipped him up high. And I'm not trying to be biased. Chabot nailed Pastrnak up high. That could easily be a major. Dirty hit from Chabot. Only given 2 for interference, but that's a dirty hit from Chabot. He went up high. He threw the elbow. Is that not an elbow? That's dirty. Brickley said it's not dirty. Yes, it is. He hit him with the elbow. He led with the elbow and hit him in the side of the head. Thank God he didn't have a concussion or anything. Jeez. Bergeron, Marchand, DeBrusk with Pastrnak and McAvoy on the defense. Bergeron wins the draw. McAvoy. Pastrnak missed the net barely. Marchand for McAvoy again. Marchand for McAvoy. A shot. He missed the net. Pastrnak regains the rebound. Puck is deflected up and out. And by Austin Watson, and McAvoy will go back and get it. McAvoy recovers the puck. Drops it for Marchand, who will drop it for Pastrnak. And the Bruins enter the zone. DeBrusk now. McAvoy, Bruins set up. Marchand looking, trying to find Pastrnak in the slot. He got deflected, and Matthew Joseph clears it down. Minute 20 to go on the power play. Here is McAvoy now. Moves it ahead. Marchand across the line, forced out. Pastrnak quickly re-enters, so it's onside. Here's DeBrusk. Slows down. Pastrnak in front. Saved by Mandalese. Rebound kicked in the slot. Bruins trying to keep it alive. McAvoy has it now. Pastrnak for Marchand. Save. Rebound in the slot. Bruins trying to keep it alive here. They will. Marchand has it. Looking. Marchand looking. Back to Pastrnak with space. Shot blocked. Went over the net. Bruins trying to play it here. DeBrusk back to McAvoy. DeBrusk gets leveled. McAvoy. DeBrusk now controlling. He's back to his feet. DeBrusk for Marchand. 23 to go on the power play. Bruins rotating nicely here. Marchand trying to find Bergeron. The puck goes up and out of play. And it was deflected, so will not be delay of game. Second unit will come on. The Bruins is getting goalied right here. A couple of good chances. Pastrnak trying to get his 40th goal of the year. And DeBrusk. Oof. Parker Kelly crushing Jake DeBrusk. Oof, man, that's... Bruins win the draw. Under 20 to go on the power play. Puck is forced out. Senators have a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Claude Giroux has Watson. Giroux a backhand. Olmark makes the stop. 10 seconds to go in the Bruins power play, but not really good to have a face-off in your own zone on the power play here. What's up, Nick? College is doing good. Thank you for asking. Coyle against Giroux. Coyle wins the draw. Under 10 to go on the power play. Lindholm now. He'll dump it in. Power plays up. Back to 5-on-5. Chabot out of the box. Puck comes to the line. Carlo trying to move it ahead. Comes in the slot. Stützle on his knees. Trying to play it out. Puck is denied by Lindholm. Senators get it out. Here's Giroux for Brady Tkachuk. Moves it in, but Carlo takes it away. Plays it up. They got deflected. It did not get deflected. The Bruins will get called for icing here. Ottawa's record, they are 27-24-4. Face-off won by the Bruins in their own zone. Coyle wins it. Lindholm will move it ahead. Trying to find Taylor Hall. He's taken out. Larson moves it along. Coyle on it for the Bees, though. Coyle getting thrown off the puck by Pinto. Works it back to Carlo. He'll throw it cross-ice for nobody there. Zacha tied up there by Nikita Zaitsev. Puck is played out. The Bruins trying to get it back, but cannot. Goes through Brandon Carlo. No icing here. Omar with a slap shot around the boards. Comes out to the blue line. Pasternak couldn't play it. Shabbat will dump it in from center. Olmark will make the glove save. They're going to go to commercial break. 5:05 to go in the first. Scoreless. Definitely not the start I expected from the Bruins. Not a lot of effort. I'm kind of seeing it. I don't know. Sloppy with the puck. Getting trapped in your own zone a little bit and getting into penalty trouble. Were those penalties a little bit soft? Yeah, sure, but penalties are penalties, man. Senators are more on the puck. They're out shooting the Bruins 11-6 right now. Where was the start from the other day where the Bruins had a 3-0 lead through one? Where did that first period go? Right? Put $5 on Tim Stützle with 3 shots on goal. I think he already has 3 shots on goal, correct? He definitely think he has it. He has 1 shot. Yeah, you'll definitely get that. 1 shot. We're not even in the... Yeah, we're not even out of the first period yet. He'll get the 3. That's smart. Smart bet. You'll get 5. You'll get your payout for that. I'm pretty sure that's not a girl. Nice try. Have a great stream. Love to like. Thank you. Thank you, J-Dog. Face off in the Bruins end. It'll be Bergeron taking the draw for the Bruins here. I can't tell who's taking it for Ottawa. Is that Stützle? It is Tim Stützle. Bergeron wins the draw. McAvoy trying to move it ahead. He'll get it to DeBrusk. Just forces it in. Marchand looking for DeBrusk, and DeBrusk scores! What an effort in front of the net! Jake DeBrusk. The Bruins lead 1-0. It was a great feed in front of the net. DeBrusk with a first chance effort and a second chance effort. Good shot on goal. The rebound, he went bar down. And Jake DeBrusk gives the Bruins a 1-0 lead late in the first. If you're just joining us, yes, we play Zombie Nation here. We play the goal horn and the goal song because we gotta celebrate. Jake DeBrusk getting the scoring going. Lovely. Lovely start for the Bruins here after that one. That's a great... As I said right before the commercial, the Bruins had off to a not so good start. Well, DeBrusk fixes that issue real quick. Thank you for timing Baby Zay out. I'll finish the job. We'll get him out of here. Do I want a Chick-fil-A Deluxe? Yes, I do, but I'm not sure what kind of Chick-fil-A Deluxe you're talking about. Here's Connor Clifton. He'll play it in deep. Here's Trent Frederick. It's crushed by Travis Hamonic. Forward tied up there by Gauthier. Trying to play it to Frederick. Frederick got caught off. Puck comes to Foligno. Moves it around for Clifton. Where's the goal? I played the goal horn, Barry. Here's Zaka. A shot missed the net that time. Ducks or Panthers? Panthers. By a lot. Watson for Matthew Joseph gets it in. Krejci will get called for a trip. Bruins momentum goes back to nothing as the Krejci will go to the box for a trip. It'll be the Bruins' 4th penalty of the first period. Don't hear it. Well, you might have joined Barry just at the wrong time. You might have just missed it. In his 1,000th game celebration game, Krejci goes to the box for a trip. As Krejci got the stick in there and tripped up Matthew Joseph, and it's going to be a Ottawa power play, their 3rd power play of the game. Face-off won here by the Sens. Shabbat for Stützle. Batherson in front for Tkachuk. Off the goalpost. Stützle trying to throw it in front. Went across. Didn't go anywhere. Bruins have a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Marchand has Bergeron to his right. Here's Marchand across for Bergeron. Got deflected by Shabbat. But Bergeron moves it in deep. Marchand cut off by Batherson. He'll get there. Marchand gets to the puck first. Rotating in the offensive zone shorthanded. Marchand 1-on-5 and almost got through. Wow. Here's Stützle. Cut off by Lindholm. Zaka. Try to get it out. Shabbat barely keeps it in. Stützle at the line, getting pressured by Zaka. Shabbat plays it in right to Carlo, and Coyle will carry it out to center as Zaka to his left, 2-on-2. He'll find Zaka across the line. Coyle rotating against Shabbat here. And Coyle gets cut off by Shabbat. Now DeBrincat will get on it. Coyle almost got shoved into the net there, like into the backside of the net, as we're now halfway through this penalty. The referee is holding a stick right now. There's a stick laid out on the ice. Here's Eric Brandstrom. Giroux for Pinto. In down low. 2-on-2 scramble for the puck. Ridley Greig in there as well. McAvoy will clear it down the length of the ice with 30 seconds to go on this power play for the Sens. Brandstrom drops it. Pinto for Giroux. Goes through Joseph. Olmark will clear it himself. 10 seconds to go on the power play. 1:40 to go in the first. Puck played to close Giroux. He'll find Ridley Greig, gets cut off there by Carlo, and Lindholm will clear it down. The power plays up back to 5-on-5. Marchand, Krejci out of the box. He'll find Bergeron. Bergeron with Marchand and Krejci in front. Here's Lindholm. He missed the net barely. Lindholm almost had one. Here's Clifton for Marchand, trying to work through. He does. Marchand looking to a shot on goal. He missed the net. What's up, Knight? Yeah, DeBrusque got the first one. It was late, just a few minutes ago. Marchand across for Pasternak. Looking to the net. Glove saved by Mandalese. And he'll hang on. With 1:03 to go in the first. Greg, not Grieg. No, I learned it was pronounced. I learned it was pronounced Grieg. If it is Greg, thank you. I looked it up. It is Grieg, but it said Grieg on there. I don't know. Grzelcyk from the line, shot blocked. DeBrincat, thank you for correcting me. I read it on the official NHL pronunciation guide. It said Grieg, but I guess it's Greg. I don't know. Here's DeBrincat. A wrist shot blocked. What's up, Killer? Yeah, DeBrusque scored just a few minutes ago, as we're now in the final minute of period 1. Olmark will play it to McAvoy. Grzelcyk now. Trying to play it to McAvoy. Gambrell takes it away in front for Giroux. A backhand. Oh, that was dirty. Oh, Claude Giroux scores. And it's 1-1. Oh, man. With 30 seconds left. The Senators tie it up. It's Claude Giroux. That was dirty. There was no way Ullmark was going to stop that. Like, Grzelcyk, what are you doing? Grzelcyk stood there and watched Giroux like a dummy. Durr. What are you doing, man? The Chychrun watch is on. Holy crap. And I wouldn't mind getting rid of Grzelcyk if that's what he's going to do in the postseason. Oh my god. Just stood there and watched him. Lindholm will move it up for Charlie Coyle in the final 10 seconds of period 1. Coyle onside. 3 seconds to go in front. Trying to throw it on goal. Mandalese makes the save, and he'll hang on to it with .4. He turns it over. Grzelcyk turned over the puck and then watched as Claude Giroux scored. He, like, threw his stick at it, like... Brutal from Grzelcyk. As he's now in trade rumors. Like, oh my god. Plays like that are not going to help your case. If anything, it's going to get your ass traded, man. .4 to go first period. They're going to try to take a quick shot at the face-off. Never mind. Siren will sound. That'll do it for period 1. As we go to the first intermission. I mean, like, guys, like, don't get me wrong, I like Matt Grzelcyk, but holy crap. Like, what was that? He turns it over to Drake Batherson. Batherson has the puck. Gambrell, sorry. Gambrell has the puck, throws it right in front of the net, and there's Claude Giroux there to tap it in. Like, ugh. That turnover reminded me of Jeremy Lauzon, bro. And Grzelcyk's miles better than Jeremy Lauzon. That is absolutely brutal that Grzelcyk did that. Especially now that he's in trade rumors. Yeah, guess what? I heard the rumors. Apparently, if the Coyotes were to trade us Chychrun, the Bruins would be giving up Matt Grzelcyk. So if you really want to help your case, maybe you don't do that. Just a thought. Just an idea. I don't know. Oh, did y'all see what the Coyotes wanted for Chychrun a couple weeks ago? They've lowered their price, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. But I posted it on my Instagram story yesterday. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you probably don't know. But I found what they wanted for Jacob Chychrun a couple weeks ago when these trade rumors started coming out that Chychrun might get traded and the Bruins were interested. Well, here you go. It was a lot, okay? Either Jake DeBrusk or Jeremy Swayman. One of the two. It's already a no. 2023 first round pick. 2024 first round pick. That was conditional. Either Fabian Lascelles or Mason Lohrei. That's it. 2 picks, either DeBrusk or Swayman in Lascelles or Lohrei. Don Sweeney apparently told the Coyotes general manager, gave him an emphatic hell no. Hell no. And good. Because if I heard anything that the Bruins were even considering trading DeBrusk or Swayman for Chychrun, I would have laughed. That would have been honestly hilarious. So, the Bruins did confirm they are not trading Jake DeBrusk or Jeremy Swayman in the trade deadline, which makes me feel better about a lot of things. But, I don't know. Anyway, 30 likes after the first period. You guys are nuts. You guys are absolutely insane. Check out that package is too much. Oh, and you guys hear all the rumors that Gavrikov was a Bruin? I'm a victim of this. There was a lot of rumors and speculations that came out yesterday saying that the Bruins had a deal with Gavrikov coming to the Bruins. Well, I can confirm those rumors are not happening anymore. The Bruins needed the Blue Jackets to take on a contract with either Mike Riley or Craig Smith. They even sweetened the pot with a first-round pick, and the Coyotes said no. Or the Blue Jackets, anyway, said no. So, the Bruins are out on Gavrikov, and they're back to Chychrun. The Coyotes have lowered their ask for Chychrun, and they are willing to retain. Apparently. They're willing to retain up to 50% of the contract, apparently, which isn't even too much. It's $4.6 million. We don't have to retain the contract if you don't want. You don't have to retain it. We'll pay it if we give you Riley, Smith, maybe a prospect, and a pick. How about this? Chychrun for Riley, Smith, some prospect that's not going to make the league, and like a third-round pick. It's what the Coyotes would want. They want 2 NHLers, a prospect, and a pick. A high-round draft pick. A third-round pick is a pretty high-round draft pick, speaking that there's like 7 rounds in the league. It gets us out of cap hell, that's for sure. Speaking that, if we look at the contract, right? Let's pull up cap friendly, shall we? Because the Bruins are in a really good spot. Go for him too? Yeah, why not? Look at that, trade deadline, 11 days. If we look at Jacob Chychrun, $4.6 million through 2025. That's affordable. For the guy, the level of Chychrun's play, that's affordable. This is not a rental, folks. This is not one of those last year of his deal. No, he's locked up through 2025, so it's definitely not bad. And if we take a look at the Bruins, right? If we take a look at the Bruins contract situation, if we take a look at Mike Riley, at his deal, $3 million is his cap hit. He's in the minors. Craig Smith is making 3.1. Hell, I'd be willing to retain some of Craig Smith's contract in order to get Chychrun here. Right? The Coyotes have cap space. They have a ton of cap space. If we take a look at the Coyotes' cap space situation, they have a ton. Look at that. They have $63 million in cap space. They have money to spend. They have a ton of money to spend here. They probably have I don't know. They have plenty of money to spend. So if Bill Armstrong, this guy right here, is smart, he takes that deal. He spends a little more money, gets rid of Chikrin, gets an NHL-level defenseman in Mike Riley, and gets a veteran forward in Craig Smith. And then you go out, if you're the Bruins, you go out and you go get a center. Who's available? Well, there's one person that I've kept my eyes on the Bruins for a couple of years now. Now that the fact that the Bruins are interested in this guy, Ivan Barbashev. That's cheap. Is it a rental? Yeah, you can re-sign the guy. Needs a fresh start. Needs a, change of scenery. 28 goals. 28 points. 10 goals, 18 assists. It's better than Ryan O'Reilly. His stats are much worse than Barbashev's. If the Bruins can get Chikrin and Barbashev this trade deadline, it's a successful trade deadline. If they can address their defensive needs and they can address getting a bottom or middle or bottom six forward, the Bruins will be set. They'll be set. Now, that's my thoughts on that. They need to bolster their offense. And they're bolster their defense just a tiny bit. If we need to give up a prospect to get Barbashev, maybe. If we absolutely have to. Their ask is currently a first-round pick. For a rental, I don't know. The only way I'd give up a first-round pick is if a contract is confirmed. If he is willing to re-sign with us. He's in a contract year. The first-round pick would be worth it only if the Bruins were willing, or if Barbashev was willing to re-sign for a 3 to 4 year deal. Am I wrong for thinking that? Chat, what do you guys think about that? I'll be back. I'm going to go get a water. Stay tuned. I'll let you guys answer that in the chat. I'll be back in like 45, 60 seconds. Hold on. Welcome back. What did it cost for Kane? An arm, a leg, a foot, and probably an eyeball. A lot. So. Look at this. DeBrusk, 7 goals in his last 8 games. That's crazy. DeBrusk is nuts right now. He's on fire. working hard. The Leafs, Kane doesn't want to go to the Leafs. He actually wants to come to the Bruins. But here's the thing. The Bruins can't afford Patrick Kane right now unless the Blackhawks retain a lot of his deal. And plus, I don't really want Kane. And I'll explain why. Let me explain. The guys in the other, the guys past his prime. I know he scored a hat trick last night. I don't care. Okay, he's a cancer in the locker room from what I'm hearing. Okay, no. And we don't need another star. We already have a great top six. I don't want to knock DeBrusk or Zacha out of the top six. I don't want to do that. We don't need a top six player right now. That's not our need. Middle or bottom six forward and a defenseman. That's it. A seventh defenseman that's better than Jacob Zaboral. Hey, maybe Barbashev for Zaboral in a second. Get rid of that deal. I don't know. So it wouldn't be worthwhile. A depth forward and a depth defenseman. That's it. If you can get Chychrun, maybe Matt Grzelcyk's the one that goes back as part of that defensive deal, right? Maybe you trade Riley and 2 middle round picks for Barbashev so the Blues can take on a little more money. Maybe that's what they do, right? Or maybe you trade Craig Smith for Barbashev and 2 picks. Sweeten the pot. Yeah, you're taking on more money, but hey, look at this. We're giving you 2 picks. Like a 2024 third and a 2023 first, or no, 2023 second, or whatever the case. Whatever they decide to do, they're going. What the Bruins are doing is they're trying to go all in, right? This is their year. This is their win or bust year, right? Because Bergeron might not be back next year. Krejci might not be back next year. They need to re-sign Pasternak and get some depth at the deadline, right? Don Sweeney. Home runs, right? Exactly. Don Sweeney will be swinging for the fences at this deadline to improve his team. If they can get a top defenseman like Chychrun, and get a solid, rock hard, solid forward in Ivan Barbashev, not only will he be hitting a home run at the deadline, he'll be hitting a grand slam at the deadline if he gets that. Right? This is their Stanley Cup or bust year. This is it, right? The Bruins are 42-8-5 for a reason, right? They're on track to have one of the best regular seasons in NHL history. But if they do nothing in the playoffs, it's all going to be a lie. This season was a lie, right? Just my thoughts on it, right? So you need to bolster your team. What the Bruins ran into last year was they didn't have depth for when somebody got hurt. They kind of dwindled. This year it's a little different. If they can bolster their NHL level depth at the deadline, this team's going to be good. When I mean good, I mean good. Imagine the third line of Coyle, Hall, and Barbashev. Just a thought. And Barbashev could be one of your centers next year. It could be your third line center next year. If Zacha and if Bergeron and Krejci retire, Zacha, Coyle, Barbashev, whoever the fourth line center is, Foligno, if we re-sign him. It's a good thought to have. It's good thought to have. The second period's about to start. Sorry for ranting, but you guys know what I mean. You guys know I'm passionate about the Bruins. You guys know how I operate. You guys know that. So. The Bruins will be at the deadline next Friday. They got just over 11 days to go. 50 years. Yep, I've been that way for 15 years myself. You're at the game. I hope you're having a good time, Cooper. Bruins have a West Coast road trip. No stream on Thursday against the Kraken. I will not be live, but the other 3 I should be. The 9 p.m. game's an iffy, but the 7 and 8:30 I will definitely be doing. The 9 o'clock, I'm not sure. Probably. Senators are shooting left to right in the road whites. Bruins are in their home alternate. The big yellow B jerseys, shooting right to left. Second period's underway. What's up, Beaver? Dream Thursday. Game's too late. It's at 10 o'clock. Quiet hours begin at midnight. Can't be doing that. It can't be going too late. DeBrusque falling over and keeps it alive. Marchand's shot missed the net. I don't want to get yelled at. Bergeron for DeBrusque. DeBrusque on a cut in front. He lost possession of the puck. Puck comes out. Could be a penalty on Ottawa here. Here's the call. It's going to be a hold on Tim Stützle, and the Bruins go to the power play. 33 seconds into the period. We'll see what the Bruins can do here. Bergeron, Marchand, DeBrusque with Pastrnak and McAvoy. Bruins power plays 0 for 2. They have 4 shots on through the first 2. Bergeron wins the draw. McAvoy, Marchand for DeBrusque. Marchand controlling right circle. DeBrusque down low, back to Marchand. Drops it. McAvoy fires on goal. He missed the net barely. DeBrusque keeps it alive. Pastrnak trying to throw it in front for Marchand. Brandstrom takes it away, and the Senators clear. Ullmark will leave it for McAvoy. Minute 35 to go on the power play. McAvoy for Marchand for DeBrusque. Tied up there by Gambrell. Pastrnak backing him up. Marchand trying to move it along. He gets it over to Bergeron. Bergeron controlling. Plays it back to DeBrusque and Pastrnak. Pastrnak moves it through. Bergeron back to DeBrusque. Here's McAvoy right side. McAvoy for Marchand. Here's DeBrusque covering the line. DeBrusque cuts in. Back to Marchand. DeBrusque kicks it off his skate in front, and Mandolese makes the save. Don Cherry. You guys remind me of Don Cherry a little bit? Probably not. What's up, Zoe? You're in South Station? Nice. Hopefully get back to campus. Cool. I'll see you when I get back to campus. Senators win the draw. Nikita Zaitsev clears it down the length of the ice. Ullmark will leave it for Lindholm as the second power play unit's out there. It's Zacha, Coyle. No, it's Zacha, Foligno, Krejci with Hall and Lindholm. Popped up in the air. Joseph tied out there by Taylor Hall. Foligno trying to play it to Zacha. He will. Taylor Hall on it. For Krejci, far side. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Krejci now. For Lindholm, center point. Taylor Hall in the far circle. Fires it on the net. Glove save by Mandolese. Good commentary. Thank you. I appreciate it. Top units back out there. Bergeron, Marchand, DeBrusque with Pastrnak and McAvoy for the Bees here. It's Stützle against Bergeron. Giroux, I'm sorry. Bruins win the draw. Giroux trying to get it out. Marchand keeps it alive. Pastrnak. Bergeron. Pastrnak missed the net. Good save by Mandolese. He might have got a piece. And the Senators get it out. Ullmark leaves it for McAvoy. 5 seconds to go on this power play. Puck moves ahead. Here's Bergeron, a wrister, and it got popped up in the air. Mandolese jumps up and gloves it down as the power plays up, back to 5-on-5. Stützle is out of the box. You got 41 watching, 33 likes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you have not liked, make sure to please do so. Give an update on who has scored. So the Bruins have Jake DeBrusk with the goal, and then the Senators was Claude Giroux. Shots on goal is 13 aside. DeBrincat tied up there by Brandon Carlo. Forbert will move it ahead for David Krejci. Krejci across the line. On the goal, glove saved by Mandalay Snare. Most shots on goal for each side. For the Senators, there's 2. Claude Giroux has 3. And most shots for the Bruins is David Pastrnak with 3. Krejci is kicked out of the draw against Shane Pinto. Pavel Zacha will come in and take it. Zacha wins it. Grzelcyk's shot from the line is stopped by Mandalise. Am I pronouncing that name right, or is it Mandalese? I'm hearing Jack say Mandalese. It's probably Mandalese. It looks like it's spelled Mandalese. Fourth line comes out for the Bruins. It's Frederick Greer Foligno. Frederick wins the draw against Gambrell. Grzelcyk for Foligno. Down low, tied up there by Zaitsev. Shabbat takes it away. He'll try to move it ahead. Greer takes it back from Watson. Foligno shoved at by Austin Watson. 3-on-3 scrum for the puck. Puck comes to Thomas Shabbat. Foligno, a big hit as Shabbat will scoop it out. McAvoy for Frederick. Kicks it back to Grzelcyk back in his own end. Here is McAvoy. Shabbat's a little banged up here, it looks like. Turnover. Here is Julien Gauthier. Gauthier shot, kick save Olmark. Gambrell. Puck comes to Nick Foligno off AJ Greer. Foligno gets it in. The Bruins can get a change. Greer in on the forecheck. Jacob Larson moves it along. The Bruins are offside as Forbert played the puck as the puck came out, so it's offside. Shabbat's a little banged up here. He was a little hunched over as he was going to the bench. Ate a huge check from Nick Foligno. And Shabbat ate that one. He was holding on to his left arm, it looked like, of some sort. A little bit of discomfort. See how that goes. That's their top defenseman right there. Can't be losing him. He has the 4th most ice time on average in the NHL, just under 26 minutes. As Brandon Carlo gets it in the zone. DeBrusk, a big hit on Larson. Marchand trying to find Bergeron in the slot. The puck comes out. Here's Tkachuk, 2-on-1 with Giroux. Giroux is onside somehow, even though it looks like Giroux was way offside. Bruins get it out anyway. DeBrusk for Carlo. Tkachuk takes it away. Tkachuk gets knocked into by Jake DeBrusk. Lindholm for Bergeron. Puck is popped up in the air. Marchand has it. For Bergeron across the line. DeBrusk now drops it for Lindholm. Lindholm on the far side boards, gets it in deep. Shabbat and DeBrusk go into the corner. Lindholm for DeBrusk looking, trying to find Bergeron in the slot, couldn't play it. Here's Taylor Hall. Hall in front, Bergeron backdoor, he couldn't find it there. And the Senators get it out, but Clifton recovers, the Bruins can get a change. Clifton will get it up for Taylor Hall. Hall re-enters the zone. Hall with speed around the goal. Drops it, a chance for Smith, and a big save by Mandalise on a chance for Craig Smith. Big clear for Ottawa. Clifton will move it along. Hall will try to find Coyle just out of their reach. And so well as Craig Smith as Nikita Zub gets it in. Clifton knocks it down. Flips it up in the air. Coyle for Hall. Over to Forbert across the line. Forbert plays a cross corner in deep. Craig Smith looking. Finds Coyle. Puck comes to the slot, but it's taken back there by Shane Pinto. He'll move it out. McAvoy poke checking. Batherson. Brandstrom will dump it in. Who scores next? Let me know in the chat who you think's going to score next, Senators or Bruins, and if so, and who on that team will score. Craig Smith gets it in the zone. Zaitsev will move it along. Is this going to be icing? Nope. Grizzlick for Zaka. How am I watching the game? I'm on Nesson. Krejci gets stood up to by Parker Kelly. Now the Bruins take it away. Here's Krejci across the line. Drops it for Pasternak. In front, here's Krejci. Kick save by Mandalise. What a pass by Pasternak. Better save by Mandalise. Parker Kelly and Carlo tied up. Pasternak moves it around. Lindholm at the left point keeps it alive. Here's Carlo, right point. Across. Pasternak for Lindholm now. Back to Pasternak. He'll play it in deep. Zaka bumps into Ridley Gregg to play the puck. Krejci. Lindholm. Cuts. One way goes another. Lindholm. Nice rotation. Lindholm walks in. Goes around the goal. Fires. Missed the net. Pasternak for Zaka. And he couldn't play it, just out of his reach. The Bruins are tired. The Bruins will get a change. Parker Kelly will get it in. The Senators will as well. Olmark will leave it for Lindholm. 13 minutes to go, second period. Lindholm will move it up ice. Greer gets it in the zone. Mandalise will play it for Travis Hamonic. Matthew Joseph trying to play it to Austin Watson. Puck deflects in. Clifton gives Watson the hit. Here's Watson. Plays it around. Back to the line. Shabbat. Puck is played in. Gambrell lost it to Nick Foligno. Puck comes to Shabbat. He'll get it out just barely past A.J. Greer. Clifton gets it in deep. Clifton eats a big hit there. Excuse me. Here's Shabbat now. Hold on, I'm going to get a tissue. Shabbat moves it ahead. Taken away there by Bergeron. DeBrusk quickly re-enters. DeBrusk going to have a chance at a break. Here's DeBrusk, a slap shot. He fan on it. Bruins keep it alive. Bergeron in on goal, and Mandalise will make the save. The Bruins Senators try to break it up, but Bergeron kept it in. Hold on a second. I'm going to blow my nose. Cover your ears. My sinuses and allergies have been going crazy. Because it was 65 Thursday, 60 Friday, and then it was it went down Saturday to 40, and it was 37 yesterday. It's now 51 or 53 now. Bit quiet. Oh, there's not a whole lot going on. Yes, the Bruins have had their chances, but it's not a crazy time that's been oh my god, I gotta be interested in this. It's not. A goal will wake them up. Gotta mute this. You're in commercial break, by the way, if you're wondering. But now whether it would kick your butt. Yeah, it kicks my butt, that's for sure. Definitely beats me up. Mother Nature's been a pain in my ass this year. I've been averaging a cold a month. It's been bad. What's up, Brian? If you are feeling very generous, the donation link is down, the first link in the description of this stream. You can go check it out. If you're If you're feeling generous, if you want to donate to the stream, it definitely would help me out. Thank you so much if you want to. Obviously, you don't have to, but you can if you want. Krejci will take the draw. Pasternak's shot blocked. I just stream my team, but I do watch a lot of hockey. I do watch when the Bruins aren't on. I always watch the LA Kings too if they're on late and I have time. LA Kings are my second team. Krejci will move it ahead. Trying to find Zacha. Pinto keeps it alive and the Bruins at the Bruins line. Zacha for Krejci. Cross the line. Here's Zacha. Krejci got tied up in the slot. And DeBrincat takes it away. They'll cross the line. 3-on-2. Here's Chabot. Chabot blocked. Puck is played in. Zacha tied up. Grzelcyk will move it out. Deflected by Pastrnak. No icing. Yeah, but I mainly watch the Bruins because they're my team. But I stream all the Bruins games. But I don't just watch the Bruins. Like, if there's a hockey game on the TV, I'll watch it. Like, it's not, like... Puck is dumped in. Gauthier will try to move it ahead. Clifton cuts him off. Parker Kelly in front. And the Bruins take it away. Here's Taylor Hall. For Clifton. Hall! Breakaway broken up by Nikita Zub. What a play. Zub moves it ahead. And Parker Kelly dumps it in. So I am a Bruins fan, but definitely Senators fans are welcome here as any NHL fan. Just know you might be hearing a little more of a biased commentary since I stream all the Bruins games. It's Artem Zub? Oh, I'm sorry. Nikita Zub. I'm thinking Nikita Zaitsev. I'm getting my Z defenseman confused. Chabot trying to play it. Marchand almost forced a turnover. Hamnick will force it out. DeBrusk will try to move it up, but Giroux takes it away. Chabot, poke check by Carlo. DeBrusk going to step up. Bruins have a chance at a 2-on-1. DeBrusk caved in by Giroux. Great defensive effort. Oh, you're a Leafs fan? You're cheering for the Sens? You're a Leafs fan. Lindholm is hit hard by Brady Tkachuk. Comes in front, Gambrell. Oh, Omark. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Brady Tkachuk found Gambrell and Linus Ullmark with the glove save of the game. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. What a save by Ullmark. Oh, my goodness gracious me. They go to commercial break again. That was a ridiculous glove save by Ullmark on Gambrell. Oh, my Lord. Save by Ullmark. That's exactly what I'm saying, Jeremy. Great save by Ullmark. Brady robbed him of an assist. That was Dylan Gambrell with that chance on goal. Just a better save by Ullmark on Gambrell. Because the Senators did everything right there. Tkachuk, knocked down Lindholm with a big hit. Works the puck free, throws it in front. Gambrell, the golden opportunity. Just Linus Ullmark, the best goalie in the NHL right now. And not a whole lot gets by him. It was a great save. Sorry, my computer's being extra loud. I don't know what's going on. Apologize for that. That's out of my control. Adam got recently got traded to the St. Louis Blues. Yes, he did. He got traded to the Blues in that Ryan O'Reilly trade. Here's Frederick for Coyle, trying to get it to Foligno. He could not. DeBrincat will break it out. Foligno gloves it down. Foligno is poke checked. McAvoy will dump it in. Brandstrom moves it along. Puck bouncing to the line. Bruins keep it alive. It was Coyle at the keep-in. Frederick is tripped up. Foligno, what a chance and a good save. McAvoy in for Frederick down low. Now in the far corner. Tied up. Spins off. What a, wow. Frederick, oh my goodness, what a work by Frederick against Brandstrom. Going in and out on him, man. Going like one way, going another. Foligno shovels it around. Grzelcyk's going to have to step up. Big check by Grzelcyk. Greer keeps it in. McAvoy for Frederick, a shot blocked. Grzelcyk plays it in for Foligno down low. What's up, Charles? Just, we were watching the game this early. I can understand that. You're in Arizona. McAvoy for Frederick. Wrist shot blocked. Zub is poke checked by McAvoy, but DeBrincat will break it up and out. Is this icing? No, it will not be. Krejci for Pastrnak. Back to Krejci across the line. Zacha trying to move it ahead. Krejci is closed off by two Senators players. There's Joseph and Hamonic. Zacha for Pastrnak behind the net. Trying to throw it in front. He'll play it back to the line. Clifton's bomb blocked. Forbort will keep it in. And Matt Joseph will break it out for Ottawa. Here's Zacha for Pastrnak. I'll talk about the Senators-Rangers trade. I talked about it during the first intermission, but I'll talk about it again in the next commercial break if there is one. Matt Joseph will play it in the zone.
Here we go. Money talk.
The volume was so loud it scared me.
A little something for your great work.
Thank you, Knight. Appreciate it. Thanks for the 10. I appreciate that. It means a lot. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my god, I was talking and then I had to shut up because I heard the donation. It scared the crap out of me, bro. Shabbat will play it in. Lindholm will flip it ahead. Oh my god. I'm going to be having nightmares about that tonight. Thank you, Knight, anyway. DeBrusk on the goal went wide. Here's Coyle. No Bergeron right now. I'm wondering where Bergeron is. Coyle. Marchand's one-timer is gloved down by Mandalise. Oh, I'm going to be having nightmares about that tonight. That scared the crap out of me. Whew! Breathe. Let's scare Sam some more, you guys. I turned down my volume. Yeah, well, no, I'm awake. It's 2:40. I'm definitely awake. But it scared the crap out of me. Face-off is tied up. The Senators win the draw. This puck will come down. This will be icing here against the Senators. Oh, my God. Oh, President's Day thing from Snapchat. Horror movies again sound like this guy. Yeah, who needs horror movies when donations with loud Shane McMahon music popped in? McAvoy cutting to the goal, missed the net barely. Bergeron. There's Bergeron. Moves it along for Marchand. Takes the hit from DeBrincat. Works it free. Nice work by Marchand. Lost it. And the Senators will break it out. Turn down my volume just a few decibels. Thank you. God. Grzelcyk for McAvoy. Bruins will break it out. Grzelcyk plays the puck off his skate across the line. Grzelcyk for Marchand. Wrist shot blocked. Marchand trying to play it in front. Nobody there to play it. Puck comes out. Clifton gets out positioned by Parker Kelly. Bergeron with a good defensive positioning. Selke-worthy play. Grzelcyk for DeBrusk. Dropping it for Clifton. For DeBrusk in the slot, he couldn't play it. Shabbat gets it away. Here is a chance for Julien Gauthier and a better save by Omark. Gauthier being acquired by Ottawa yesterday from the Rangers for Tyler Mott. Solid trade for both teams, low-key. DeBrus trying to break it out. Play is offside. And they have a part of the glass that came a little undone. They're going to have to fix that real quick. Huh, Corey. No, you didn't get me there. Nice try. Sometimes when I'll take that scare anytime. Well, right, because I'm calling the game and I'm looking over here. I didn't see it pop up. And all I hear is just...
Here comes the money.
But
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
full blast. I replayed this. Replayed the donation.
A little something for your great work.
I just replayed it. He didn't donate another $10. I just replayed it. But like, it scared me shitless, bro. Like what? It's horror movies. You can just replay the Giroux goal. Yeah, I mean, I just need to watch Matt Grizzlick turn over the puck for 20 minutes. I'll be scared to death. I'll be crying in the fetal position, you know? Crying and shivering in the fetal position. Ah! Just like that, too. Literally that exact sound and everything. It's exactly how that goes. Thanks for streaming. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh my god, you're like my dream.
Any rough stuff in this game seems pretty tame. Not really a whole ton. Face-off won by Ottawa, a shot blocked as it came in on net. I think Omar may have got a piece of it. Hall trying to move it ahead. Bergeron breaks it out. Marchand with Bergeron and Hall right now. Bergeron gets thrown off by Giroux. Puck moved along. Lindholm has it. Lindholm trying to throw it in front. Doesn't have anywhere to go with the puck. Lindholm just gets it in deep. Puck played and out to center. This puck will come out to Brady Tkachuk on a break. He was cherry-picking. Oh, Olmark, a big save on Tkachuk. Tkachuk was cherry-picking at the blue line. The Bruins iced the puck, but I don't care. Oh. I mean, Brady Tkachuk was cherry-picking way out at the Bruins line. Got a great feed up ice on Tkachuk with a golden opportunity and a great save. He kind of rushed that shot because Derek Forbert was coming. And I think Olmark got the back of the pad on that one. Face-off won by Ottawa. A shot there and missed the net. Batherson's shot blocked. Gets the rebound as Marchand couldn't really get to the puck in time. Brandstrom for DeBrincat, a backhand save there by Olmark. Batherson, Marchand steps up and takes it away. Marchand dumps it in on Mandalise to make sure it's not icing. Puck moved ahead. Here is Batherson. Drops it for Pinto. A backhand. Olmark, the great save. Krejci. Pasternak. Up to Krejci again. Zaka. Trying to work through. Taken back by the Sens. And the Senators are offside. That poison my mind. It was poison. It's a great song. I can hear it. Here's Clifton if the Bruins win the draw. Forbert trying to move it ahead. Gambrell gets it in. Senators reverse him, get it in the zone. Clifton leaves it for Frederick. Clifton almost turned it over. He gets it through Joseph. Nice second effort after a failed dump out. And Frederick will dump it in. Mandalise plays it to Larson. Coyle, Frederick, Foligno right now. Puck comes out. Gambrell on it. Gets caved in by Coyle. Almost got put into the Bruins bench. Shabbat moved up. Krejci takes it away. Krejci has Foligno on his left. Foligno will play the puck. He'll get it in deep, but Matt Joseph takes it away. Puck comes to Gauthier. Gets around a hit from Grzelcyk. Cut off by McAvoy so Grzelcyk can get back and get there to that puck. McAvoy for Grzelcyk. Krejci, Grzelcyk again. Grzelcyk on the goal. Save, rebound, Krejci. Where's the puck? I think Mandalise, they say he has it. Let's take a look and see what happened here. I don't think that puck crossed the line. I don't think so. You know what? That puck might have gone in the net. That puck might have gone in, guys. Krejci with a whack at it. Who knows where that puck was? And the refs are going to put the headset on here. Let's see if there's enough evidence to say it's a goal. I don't think so. I think the call will stand, but we'll see what happens here. I'm a Bruins fan and I'm saying that, so we'll see what happens here. See what happens, right? It's worth a look. Because Krejci shot it, and we don't know where the puck went after that. Now, the NHL has more camera angles than what we see on television, so we'll see if this puck ever went in. Let's take a look. It went off of Grzelcyk. Zacha put his hand in the air like the puck went in, but that camera angle makes me think that puck might have gone in, but I don't see a puck. I didn't think so. The crowd's going to boo, but I didn't think there was enough there to overturn that. We're going to play on. I'm not super heartbroken. I didn't think the puck went in the net either, so I'm not super heartbroken over it. Sure, darn, but, like, I'm not, like, crying and, like, hunched over in my bed over there. Krejci, Zacha, Pastrnak with Grzelcyk and McAvoy out there right now. Krejci will take the draw against Shane Pinto. Krejci wins it. Pastrnak plays it over to McAvoy. Fakes out a defender. Pastrnak scores! He got one! He got his 40th! 2-1 Bruins. Pastrnak makes it 2-1. And that one did go in for sure. Bruins up 2-1. Pastrnak. What a play by McAvoy, and Pastrnak puts one in the top shelf. With under 3 minutes left, the Bruins now take the lead once again. His second goal since the All-Star break, and it couldn't have come at a bigger time. Bruins lead 2-1 now. Carlo moves it along for DeBrusk. Trying to find Marchand. He couldn't as the Tkachuk dumps it back in. Carlo for DeBrusk. DeBrusk gets caved in by Tkachuk. Here's Shabbat now at 2:15 to go in period 2. Tkachuk for for Giroux in front of the goal, and Coyle gets it away. He's tripped up by Stützle. No call. They're going to let that one go. Here's Stützle. And the Senators get it in on goal, and a glove save for Ullmark. It's Pasternak's 40th from McAvoy and Krejci at 17:06 of period 2, so the Bruins will have a 2-1 lead. What a play by McAvoy, faking the shot onto Brinkett. Fooled Pasternak for sure, and he goes top shelf on Mandalise. That was, McAvoy letting it go through his legs to play to Pasternak. That was a great play. That was dirty from McAvoy. What a play. And then Pasternak just going top shelf for his 40th. Gauthier gloves it down at the line after the high bounce. Here's Gauthier. Drops it to the line. Here's Chabot. A wrist shot on goal blocked. Parker Kelly hit hard by Clifton. Here is Derek Forbert for Taylor Hall. Frederick trying to get it in. He can't. I think Pasta's pretty good. Yeah, that guy's all right. Here is Nikita Zaitsev for Jacob Larson. Moved up. Clifton will try to move it ahead. Puck comes to Parker Kelly. The Senators will get it in. In on Ullmark. He'll play it aside. 1:10 to go in the second period. The Bruins have a 2-1 lead. Clifton, nice pass up to Pasternak. He'll cross the line with some speed. Trying to find Krejci or Zacha. Couldn't. Krejci plays it around Grzelcyk left side. Now in the corner. Grzelcyk behind the net. Looking in front. McAvoy. Grzelcyk. Trying to find Pasternak again. Has it behind the goal now. Pasternak. A shot by Krejci got blocked. And Chabot will move it ahead for Batherson. 40 seconds to go in period 2. We're now in the final minute of the second. Pinto. Plays it for Batherson. Chabot moves it in for past Batherson. Here's Hamonic. For Pinto. Back to Chabot. Center point. 20 seconds to go in the period. To Brinkett, a shot. Save Ullmark. Pinto the rebound, and Ullmark has it. And now Pinto's gonna get crushed here. Oh boy. This was okay. Yep, this line. Okay, yeah, Pinto wants a piece of Grzelcyk and McAvoy together. Pinto was jamming it after the play was blown dead. So then that's why the Bruins ran him over. For that reason. You can't be going after Ullmark after the whistle like that. The play was blown dead, and McAvoy just took him to town. Helmet game got thrown off and everything. Did anybody go to the box? I don't think so. 17 seconds to go in period 2. Bruins 2, Ottawa 1. Bruins win the draw. Carlo. Pass Marchand. Comes into the zone. Chabot on it. Coyle on the forecheck. Stützle with 5 seconds to go in the second period. Bergeron will hang on to it. Siren will sound. The Bruins take a 2-1 lead to the room. 40 minutes in the books. That was the Bruins' second period right there. That was the Bruins owned that period, and they got rewarded with the late goal from Pasternak to give them a 2-1 lead heading into the third. Now, second intermission, so we're going to play dangle games here. It's our tradition. You don't know how to play, here's how you play. It's like Wordle. 8 guesses to guess the correct NHL player. A green cell means that attribute is correct. A yellow cell in the age column means you're within 2 years. You are within 2 years. In the jersey number column means you're within 5 numbers. A yellow cell in the team column means the mystery player used to play for that team. And gray or no color means they didn't play or the attribute's incorrect. So, you guys get to help me out in the chat. We're going to take a look at the silhouette so you guys can have an idea of who this guy is. And now, what do you think? Who do you think this is? Before I play, I will set this to hard mode. Ooh, the silhouette's turned off. All right. You guys got a glimpse of him. That's it. The silhouette is now turned off. Jack Eichel. Okay. All right. Right-handed shot. He's American. And we don't know if it's higher or lower. We don't know. Wow. So, the arrows aren't there. And the silhouette's not there. This is going to get a little harder now, guys. Okay. You guys wanted hard mode. Here you go. Let me guess, frickin'... Not even in the game. Craig Smith. Why not? Okay. Right-handed shot, not a center. He's in the Metropolitan Division. Silhouette? No. That's how you pronounce it. Robert, he's at the game. I don't know where he's sitting, but I think he said like 3:30. I don't know. 3:29, 3:28, something like that. Silhouette? I never heard it like that. It's silhouette. That's how I was taught in school how to say that. Silhouette? I heard it was a U. I was taught that in school. It was silhouette. Silhouette, I guess. That's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Well, you know what I meant. Hey, that's what matters. You know what I meant. And plus, I have a speech impediment. Leave me alone. Okay. So there's no arrows. And there's no silhouette. Oh, God. Okay. This, frickin'... Even though you already saw it. Thinking here. Think.
Pinto. Shabbat. Come.
So he's not 26, he's not 33. There's no yellow there, so we're definitely not there yet. Ryan Reeves. He's still on the range. They need to update this game too. So he's in the Metro. He's a defenseman or a goalie. Right-handed shot. He is not 36, 33, or 26. Jersey number is between 12 and 75. I can't read. 12 and 75. All right. in hard mode, is there no no arrows, no yellow hints, and no silhouette? We don't know if we're going to be close at all. Oh my god. Jeez, man. Okay. There's not even any yellows. Okay, this is interesting. Not going to play like this again. You want hard mode? Well, I don't know if they knew what hard mode was. Now they do. Oh, God. Okay, so he's a defenseman, probably a right-handed defenseman. Does not play for the Rangers. Okay, Scott Mayfield. Okay, so the jersey number is between 12 and 24. No, it's not. We don't know that. We don't know that for sure. Okay. So it's not 9, not 12, not 75, not 24. He's not 26, he's not 33, he's not 36, he's not 30. Okay. Oh, boy. Freaking Dougie Hamilton? Just guessing teams at this point. He plays for the Devils. Okay, that helps a lot. All right. Right-handed defenseman for the Devils. Right-handed defense. Hard mode is wicked hard. Wicked hard. How about, Damon Severson? He's not even in the game. That's crap. Kevin Ball? Is that a person? No, that's not a person either. He's 25 years old. Okay. 25 years old. Oh, Nemec. Simon Nemec. It's not him either. He's American. Are we going to get this wrong? No way. No shot we get this wrong, bro. Ryan Graves. He's not a right-handed shot, is he? Zajac? Oh my god, we're going back in time. Is it John Marino? Is that who that is? I just thought of that. Alright. I got a notification that my stream disconnected. Okay, that's not good. I don't know how I got that, but I did. We not in hard mode in this one? Oh, wait. The silhouette's there. The unlimited, there's no... Okay, wait a minute. So... Alright, we'll start over. We got 7.5 minutes to kill. Let's start. Here's the silhouette. Here you go. Who's that guy? Looks like somebody in my major. Looks like Johnny Bravo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kinda does. It's not Marchand. I'll guess Kevin Hayes for the Flyers, even though I know that's not right. Okay, well, he's 30. We do get arrows in this one. Okay, this one's way easier. Okay. The jersey number is lower than 13. He is 30 years old. He's not American. He's a right-handed shot, not a center. He's in the Western Conference. Okay. I'm thinking defenseman. Is this Alex Pietrangelo? Right-handed defenseman. He's in the Central Division. He's 30 years old. His jersey number is just lower than 7, so it's 2 through 6 is his jersey number in the Central. Okay, let me go back. Predators. He's not American or Canadian either. Okay. Is this Niels Lundqvist from the Stars? He plays for the Stars. Okay, wait a minute. It's not Colin Miller since he's Canadian. Is it Hakanpää? Hey! Janny Hakanpää. Anybody in the chat play high school hockey or college hockey? Night Watchman's wondering. 2 for 2. Let's go next one. Here's the silhouette. What's that hair? He looks like a young Pasternak from like 2018, but I know it's not him. I know it's not him. That Matt Grzelcyk? Kind of who that looks like. Alright, it's a left-handed shot. Okay. Western Conference. Left-handed shot, not a defenseman. He is just older than 29, so he's 30 or 31. He is not American. His jersey number is higher than 48. Okay. So again, here's the silhouette. This guy. Right-handed. He's a left-handed shot, not a defenseman. Okay. It's not Zaitsev. He plays for Ottawa. Frickin' William Karlsson for the Golden Knights. Okay, well we get his center. He's 30 now. He's in the Central again. Not American or Swedish. His jersey number is between 48 and 71. Okay, middle of the pack number. So we get a little bit more information now on who this guy is. Chat, help me out here. Between 48 and 71. Who do you think this is here? It's not Roman Josi since he's a defenseman. That's 59 for Nashville. That would fit if he was a defenseman. Is it Michael Granlund? If I get this, that's completely... I pulled that one out of my backside. I completely pulled that one out of my backside. What? Bro, how do I keep doing this? I have been on a roll the past few days. What is going on, man? What is happening here? Call somebody. Get me some help. How the hell do I know this? What is going on, man? What is going on? I feel like I don't have a life now. Oh, God. Who is this? Oh, we don't have much time in the intermission. Okay, frickin'... That Ovechkin? I swear to God. Right now. Alright, his jersey number is higher than 8. Okay. Barely. He's between 9 and 13. He's not Russian. Younger than 37. A left-handed player, not a winger. He's in the Western Conference again. Okay, frickin' Radek Faksa. Identify players must really help your play-by-play work. It really does, Knight. It must, huh? Left-handed center, okay. Younger than 29. His jersey number is between 8 and 12. It's 9, 10, or 11. Okay. Not for Dallas. Is this Colton Sissons? Oh, he's a righty. Number 10. Wait, number 10. Is this it's not Delandry. He doesn't play for Dallas. Number 10. Braden Shen? No, he's a lefty. Okay. Wait, okay, so he's a left-handed center. Okay. Younger than 29. Number 10. Think. Oh my god. Third period's lit up at the start. Number 10. I think it's Colorado, but I don't know. No, they don't have a number 10. What am I saying? I'm blanking out. No, I'm blanking out here. I have zero clue. Is it Delandry? I know he doesn't play for Dallas, but we can give it a shot anyway. No. He's just older than 22. He's between 23 and 26 years old, but it's probably 23. Guys, I don't know. I'm out. Third period's underway. Hold on. All right, that's it. That's done. We're done. A shot got blocked. Third period has started. I don't know. Lindholm trying to throw it in front for Bergeron. Couldn't find Marchand. DeBrusque at the line. Bergeron shot at a glove save by Mandalise. Here, I'll go back. Doesn't play for Chicago either. Frickin', I'm just still guessing. Face-off is won by the Bruins. Pastrnak for Clifton. Pastrnak shot on goal. Trickled past Zacha and wide. Watson flips it out. Comes to Matthew Joseph. Pastrnak lifts his stick. He'll get it in deep. Zacha for Krejci Pastrnak trying to move it. Had a shot from the blue line. Missed the net. The puck went up and out of play. Hold on. I got two more guesses here. I'm blanking out, bro. I'm still blanking out. I have zero clue. Roland McCown? It's not even a player. Puck is moved up back into the Senators' end. Icing is called. It didn't even pop up in here. Roland. Nope, didn't even pop up. I'm out. I'm going in. Tyson Jost. I forgot he played for the Wild, bro. Brutal. Pasternak will move it out to center. He'll get it across the line. Brandstrom in down low. He'll get the puck. I always think of him as number 17. I never thought of him as number 10. Senators ice the puck as they get it back down to the Bruins' end, but it was behind the red line. 115 votes today in the poll. 79% say the Bees are going to win. 21% says Ottawa's going to win. Face-off is won by the Sens. They move it out. Clifton will keep it at the line, but to break it forces it out. Marchand back to Clifton. Forbert gets it in deep. Let me know your predictions for the third period in the chat. DeBrusk in front for Bergeron. Kick saved by Mandalise. Bergeron gets a great pass from DeBrusk and a better save. Giroux trying to play it out. He can't. Marchand denied him. Puck moved along. Lindholm steps up to keep it alive. DeBrusk on goal got blocked. Here is Lindholm. Puck moved ahead. Smith trying to play it. Tkachuk takes it away. He'll get it in deep. Tkachuk tied up there by Lindholm. Tkachuk gets a stick back. Kicks it in front for Giroux, and McAvoy takes it away. He'll play it back to Lindholm. Lindholm for Coyle. Over to Taylor Hall. Hall across the line. Shovels it around the goal. Here's Craig Smith now. Smith eats a big hit. Lindholm and Parker Kelly tied up. Here is a chance for Julien Gauthier. He falls over. Coyle. Big hit on Parker Kelly as he gets it in deep. Artem Zub. Jacob Larson. Deflects it in off a Senator's stick in deep. Olmark will play it to Zaka. Poke checks it away from Matt Joseph. Carlo up ahead. That's Greer, not Zaka. That is Zaka. I'm sorry. There's Greer. Greer. Carlo. If Foligno's caved in at the line, Zaka is as well. Ottawa's a big team. They're just crushing the Bruins right now. Grzelcyk for Carlo. Off Zaka in the zone. Greer beats Zub. Trying to play it into Foligno down low. He couldn't. And the Senators flip it into their own bench. Face-off will be in the Bruins end, in the Ottawa end. I'm sorry here. Bruins are shooting left to right in the home black alternate jerseys. The Senators in the road whites of the black and red trim, shooting right to left. Bruins are shooting left to right. Senators shooting right to left. This puck will get dumped all the way back down, and the Senators ice the puck. Shots are 25-23 Bruins through here as we get the third period going here. Face-off is won here by the Sens. Zaitsev will try to move it ahead. Pasternak keeps it in. Here is Taylor Hall. Turnaround shot. Glove saved by Mandalise. Bruins play this Saturday in Seattle. Actually, they're playing Thursday, David. They're playing Thursday in Seattle. They play Vancouver on Saturday. Krejci will take the draw. Thank you for the stream. Bruins Pride all day. Hopefully going to know. I'm watching more often now that I know. Thank you, Sparky. Appreciate it, man. Hall trying to throw it in front for Pastrnak. He could not. To break it, gets it away for Ottawa. I will not be live Thursday. Taylor Hall for David Pastrnak. Trying to find Krejci. The Bruins are offside. More goal for the Bruins, and it'll shut down Ottawa like a visit from the Queen. Oh my God. The Queen's unfortunately not with us anymore. That's messed up. Marchand for Bergeron, trying to play it to DeBrusk. Bergeron will get the puck back. He'll get it in deep. Bruins get it across the line. Marchand controlling 2-on-5, gets knocked down by his own accord. He kind of fell over. Tkachuk for Giroux, poke checked away. Marchand kicks it across the line. DeBrusk is stepped up by Tkachuk. Lindholm for Marchand. 2-on-1 with DeBrusk. Here's DeBrusk. Saved by Vandalise. Forbert plays it in deep. Pass Marchand just off his stick. Shabbat will return it around for Zaitsev. Comes to Claude Giroux. Carlo moves it up for Frederick. Nice play getting it to Forbert. Forbert across the line, just backhands it in deep. Larson and Foligno tied up. Foligno works it free in front, trying to find Greer, and Julien Gauthier takes it away. The newest Senator, getting acquired from the Rangers yesterday for Tyler Mott. Here's Ridley Gregg tied up. Artem Zub at the blue line dumps it around the boards in the Bruins' end. Puck comes to Foligno. He'll carry it out to break it on his tail. Foligno avoids a hit from Larson to get it in. Foligno throws the body, but Ridley Gregg gets to the puck first. Gregg for Batherson, trying to find Gregg again, and Clifton takes it away. Here is Smith for Hall. Blocked, and the net came off. Unless they're going to try to fix it when the puck plays down the other way. Here's DeBrincat. Trying to play it to Batherson. Grzelcyk takes it away. Comes to Taylor Hall. Clifton. For Coyle. Trying to play it to Craig Smith. He couldn't. Here's Shane Pinto. Flips it in deep. McAvoy takes the hit from Watson to move it around. Pastrnak reverses it to Zacha. Trying to move it out. Senators are delayed offside. Zacha carries it up ahead. Past everybody. Hamonic on it in his own end. Moves it up. Got deflected. Pastrnak lost possession. Hamonic will get it in deep. In on Olmark. He'll make the stop. Joseph tied up there by Lindholm. Giroux back to Shabbat. Giroux, who scored Ottawa's goal. Shabbat one-timer blocked by Pastrnak. Lindholm. Krejci for Zacha. Up ahead. Pastrnak one-on-one against Hamonic. And he slows down, waiting for some help. Works it through. Marchand backhand. Great save by Shabbat. Penalty coming. It's going to be a trip. And the Bruins are getting a power play. The Bruins are going to be getting a power play when they come back from commercial break. I will change my mind. It's not that I don't want to call it. It's the fact that it's going to be too late on a school night. And I have the game's on Thursday. And the 10 o'clock start, I can't call it because the quiet hours start, been going into effect at midnight. And the game ends at like 12:30 or 1, so I can't call it, unfortunately. I'll be live for every other game on the road trip, just not this one. If the game goes over the 12 o'clock threshold, I can't do it. Sorry. Not my rules. I live in a dorm room. Quiet hours go into effect at midnight every night. That's when they really go into effect. They say they go into effect at 9 o'clock. Nobody really enforces them until midnight. So. I don't know. So I will not be live until Saturday after this game, but it's okay. Saturday, it's going to be a 7 o'clock start. They're playing Vancouver. Should be a good game. And I'm not going to be watching the game. Of course I'll watch the game. I just can't stream it because I can't be super loud. Bribe the RA. No, that's not how it works. I can't bribe our floor CA. I can't do that. Or RD. I can't do that. I wish I could, but I cannot. The Bruins have a power play. Bergeron, Marchand, DeBrusk with Pasternak and McAvoy. Shabbat for tripping. Bruins win the draw. McAvoy for Marchand. DeBrusk in front. Save. Bergeron jamming, and they couldn't go in. Pasternak takes possession. McAvoy again. Pasternak doesn't shoot the one-timer. Cross ice through Marchand. Plays it off the boards. McAvoy. Shot on goal. Deflection by Bergeron. Save. Rebound. Hamonic clears it away for Ottawa. It's not like they're just point. No, that's not how that works. Can't do it. Can't do it. McAvoy. Marchand for Pasternak will cross the line, tied up there by Parker Kelly, and Kelly will clear it down. I'll still be watching, so I just can't stream it, unfortunately. It's just too late in the dorm. If I was home, I'd stream it, but since I'm home, can't. Or since I'm in the dorm room, I can't. I have to respect everybody else around me. Broadcast like a golf tournament. No. Here's Bergeron halfway through the power play. Because that's no fun. McAvoy for Marchand. Puck popped up in the air, and Julien Gauthier will get it out. Here's Lindholm. Don't give me ideas. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going. No. Second unit's out there. Lindholm for Taylor Hall. Hall across the line. Foligno. Works free from Hamonic. Knocked down. Zacha. Krejci. Fires. Blocker saved by Mandalise. Foligno. Plays it in, but Brandstrom takes it away. Zacha steps up to knock him down. Hall. Moves it around, but the puck comes to Tim Stützle, and he'll clear it down the length of the ice. Olmark will leave it for Lindholm. 10 to go in this power play. Lindholm for Zacha, poke checked. And the power play will be up back to 5-on-5 right now. Lindholm. Shabbat out of the box. Lindholm will dump it in. Shabbat on it. That's Jacob Larson, I'm sorry. Larson for DeBrincat. Popped up. Krejci takes it away. Forbert ahead. Craig Smith, then they're going to call it offside. 10-10 to go, third period. Montreal, that is. Yeah. Well, he's from Quebec. Yep. He cheered for the Quebec Nordiques as a kid. Another big Montreal rival of the past. Now, he's playing for the Canadiens' rival in the Bruins. Coyle wins the draw. Brandon Carlo slaps it in. Knight. Let me just learn sign language by Thursday. Yeah, let me do that. 3-on-2 for Ottawa. Stützle. Giroux. Excuse me, I burped mid-sentence. A shot saved by Olmark. Excuse me. Frederick for Coyle. He'll flip it in. You guys having some ridiculous ideas. No. It's okay. It's all right. I think John said he could stream it. I was talking to him. I asked him. I was like, he was like, maybe. So, I don't know, man. He could stream it anyway. Off the wall hockey, he might be live for it. He hasn't been live in weeks because of his new job. Happy for him, but man. Zub. Giroux fakes the shot. Stützle over to Shabbat, goes off his skate. Zub keeps it in. Giroux will pop it up in the air. Here's Tkachuk. Forbort tied up. How many minutes left? We got 9:10 to go. Here's Tkachuk. For Stützle, cut off by Coyle. Carlo takes it away. I don't get kicked out of school if I'm loud. I just get yelled at. They pretty much just tell us to shut up. Happened to us 2 weeks ago. We were being a little too loud at like 1 in the morning. Got yelled at. Here's DeBrincat. Wrist shot. Went up and out of play. They go to commercial break. We got 64 watching, 40 likes. Make sure to keep running up that like count. One more shot on goal, Tim. He's got 2. Does he have 3? He has 2 shots on goal. He needs 1 more for that payout, right? You paid $5. What's the payout on that? Do you get $5? You get 10 or 20 or whatever? Oh. Yeah. Zoe's not in chat. She said she was she's going back to campus right now, so she's not in chat. Karen probably is. 3. Oh, so it's 15. Do you get a $15 payout then? Probably. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm hoping he takes 1 more shot. I'm hoping Olmark stops it. Zoe, that. No, Zoe's not at the game. No. Robert and Cooper are at the game. Zoe is on her way back to campus. Not too educated on the sport. Well, hey, the more you learn on it, the more you'll be more educated enough to bet on stuff like that. If you watch more hockey, the more you'll learn about it. It's how I learned about hockey. Here I am, 15 years later, still watching hockey. Started watching hockey when I was 3. I'm now 18. Bergeron's kicked out of the draw. They got Bergeron and Marchand out there with Krejci. The defensive shift. I understand that. Krejci will take the draw against Stützle. They're singing and living on a prayer right now. Krejci wins the draw. Bergeron will move it ahead. Hamonic for Batherson. Puck comes to Lindholm. Marchand trying to move it ahead. DeBrusk is out there for Krejci now. Marchand for DeBrusk. Marchand goes for a tumble. DeBrusk for Bergeron. Plays it around to Lindholm, who couldn't keep it in. The puck bounced on him. Lindholm plays it off to Brinkett into the zone. Here is Hamonic. And now here is McAvoy now. Popped up Zacha. Trying to play it to Pasternak. McAvoy on his knees trying to play that out. Look out, Pasternak on a breakaway. Pasternak dangles and scores! 41. David Pasternak, 3-1 Bruins. He's only 1 away from McDavid now. He's 1 behind the leader. for the most goals in the NHL. .750 left. The Bruins take a 3-1 lead. Pasternak's got 41. McDavid's got 42. Here is Joseph knocked down by Clifton. Foligno will play it up ahead. Chabot's shot is blocked by Coyle. Joseph and Chabot team up to play it in. He needs a hat trick. And now here's Bergeron. He'll play it in the zone. Gets around the hit from Larson. DeBrusk trying to find Bergeron in front. He could not. The Senators will get it out. Tkachuk will backhand it out. Went off the glove of Marchand. Pinto plays it. They're going to call that a hand. They're calling it a hand pass, but Pinto played it. Pasternak's 41st from McAvoy at 12:10. McAvoy's second assist. Pasternak's second goal. Hamonic will get it in the zone. McAvoy, Pinto takes it away, but DeBrusk takes it back from him. 2-on-2 with Marchand to his right. DeBrusk across the line, just plays it in deep. He needs one more to tie McDavid, two more to take the lead. This puck will come all the way back down, and this will be icing against Ottawa with 6.5 left. And here's out there, so Pastrnak has a chance to get that hat trick right now. Giroux wins the draw against Krejci. Puck is flipped out. Grizzly spins off of Pinto. Here's Pastrnak. Flips it in the zone. Artem Zub on it for Ottawa. Played around for Jacob Larson. Hat-trick on an empty net is called a beanie. Oh, it is? Is that the official term for it? Is that what they call it? Olmark plays it up. Krejci knocks it down. Moves it ahead for Pastrnak. Has Zacha coming. Pastrnak slows down, trying to find Carlo at puck. The pass was too high. Carlo for Zacha. Trying to find Pastrnak in front. Could not. Zub takes it away. Gambrell cut off by Pastrnak, who goes down. Puck comes to Carlo. Zacha. Krejci, a kick saved by Mandalese on Krejci. Puck is played out. They're going to stop play here. And the glass has come out of place once again. They're going to go to commercial break. Tim Stützle in the game. He's in the game. I haven't seen him in a couple minutes. He's probably going to be out there when they come back from commercial break as they take their final commercial break of regulation.
McAvoy. Up but not out. McAvoy. Pastrnak. 41.
Just watching, listen to Jack's call of that goal. It was nice.
Assist against St. Louis yesterday. McAvoy sells the dummy. Pastrnak. 40 goals for David
Good call by Jack. Wow. He was joking when I call it a beanie because of a beanie. Beanie's not really a hat, but it kind of is. Well, it covers your head, right? So it's kind of like I call it beanie's a hat. Not the same level as like a ball cap or something like, but it's a hat. Different style of hat, but it's a hat. So DeBrusque has 1, Pastrnak has 2, and Claude Giroux has the 1 for Ottawa. They're shipping up to Boston. Krejci wins the draw. Zacha. Pastrnak fires and misses the net. Looking for that hat trick. Almost had one. Krejci for Zacha. Pastrnak moves it along. The hat trick. What kind of is? 3 goals is 3 goals, man. Okay? 3 goals is 3 goals. It counts. Shabbat will move it ahead for DeBrincat. He'll dump it in. Grzelcyk moves it ahead, trying to get it to Pastrnak. He could not. What's up, Ben? Next whistle, I'm closing the poll. Get your votes in now on who you think's going to win. We're in the final 5. Pinto shot say. Get your votes in if you have not yet. We have 134 votes. Puck comes in on goal, got stopped. That's Felger. I know Felger said it's a garbage time goal, but a goal's a goal, man, okay? Batherson fires a shot saved by Ullmark. Here's Batherson. Back to Shabbat. For Zub. Spins off of Pastrnak. They've been out there for a while. Here's Batherson. Deflection by Pinto. Missed the net. Shabbat. Knocked down by Pastrnak. Puck forced out. Great hit by Pastrnak. Zub for Batherson. Both teams making changes. Here's Stützle. Knocked into by Lindholm. He goes down. Bergeron will move it out. You want a goaltender goal? Hey, that could happen too. Be better than a hat trick in my opinion. Seeing Ullmark score a goal. Here's McAvoy with under 4 minutes left. Marchand trying to move it ahead. He'll find Jake DeBrusque, who has one today. DeBrusque rips it and missed it up and out of play. Poll is now closed. 78.7% said the Bees are going to win 21.3, or 78.8, 21.2. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Trying to get 50 likes on the stream. We got 45 likes. Let's run that up to 50, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Keep running up that like count. Smash the like button. Break it. Been a big stream today. Face-off won by the Bruins. Forbert plays it in. Big tie-up, Foligno. Craig Smith. That's Coyle going for a ride. And they're going to call that a hand pass. Garbage time goal is usually a rebound goal when the goalie is out of the paint and out of play. It's called picking up garbage. Like if the puck hit off a weird stanchion, bounced in front, and fooled the goalie. The goalie went to play it. The puck took a weird stanchion, comes in front, and the guy scores. I think that's what a garbage goal is. Bruins get it in the zone, but Larson for Zub. Puck moved ahead. Forbert for Frederick. Moves it ahead. Clifton for Forbert. Dumps it in with 3:10 left. Shots are 32-26 Bruins. Pinto. Frederick takes it away. Coyle dived at by Pinto, and the Sens get it out. Larson gets it to... Frederick jams it through. Here's Foligno. In front, Frederick couldn't put it home. Moves ahead. Here's Ridley Grigg. Stützle for DeBrincat. Shot missed the net. And now, here we go. Oh, nope, I guess not. No fight. Here's Shabbat. I thought there was going to be a fight between Grigg and Lindholm. A shot blocked. Batherson for Stützle. So that's DeBrincat. Here's Stützle. Extra attacker on for Ottawa. They have pulled the goalie. DeBrincat, Chabot, DeBrincat again. That's DeBrincat. Giroux, Giroux's on the other side. Giroux's the extra attacker. Here's Giroux. Empty net for the Sens. Here's Stützle. Chabot. Stützle. Shot, save. Ullmark, you got your payout. You got your payout. Whoever is looking for that third shot, Stützle just took it. J-Dog, I think he just got his $15. He bet 5, he just won 15 with that Stützle shot. $26 saves on 27 shots for Ullmark today. Senators have pulled the goalie, extra attacker on Chabot, shot blocked. Marchand trying to move it ahead. Krejci flips it. Lands back at the Senators, then Chabot on it. Give you a subscribe. Thank you, J-Dog. I appreciate it. You don't subscribe to people, you're going to subscribe to me. I appreciate that. Stützle gets it in. Carlo. Stützle trying to move it ahead. Carlo pops it up in the air. Bergeron, Marchand, Krejci right now for the Bees with Forbort and Carlo. Giroux. Batherson, shot, save, Ullmark with 1:28 left. Coward, to keep choosing money line with the Bruins. Well, it's working. $71 viewers, timeout Ottawa. 51 likes. We've reached 50. Thank you, everybody. Let's keep running up that like count. If you have not liked it yet, make sure to please like the stream. And subscribe. Would mean a lot. We are at 8:38. Final score, the Panthers beat the Ducks 4-3 in overtime. Puck is flipped up and out to center. Big spring break, whenever that is, Sam. That is from March 3rd to March 12th. I'm coming home. Tkachuk moves it along. Lindholm will try to play it out. Can't. Batherson now. Drops it, Chabot. Giroux on the net. Went intentionally wide to DeBrincat. We're now in the final minute. Here is Giroux. Chabot, wrist shot, missed the net. DeBrincat popped up by McAvoy. Marchand trying to play it to Pastrnak, taken away. Giroux takes it away for Ottawa. Chabot, one-timer, blockered aside by Ullmark, and it went up and out of play with 40.8 left. Yeah, Carter Verhaeghe winning it for Florida in overtime over Anaheim. 4-3 the final. Face-off is won by the Senators. That Coyle, Zacha, Krejci right now. Stützle. For DeBrincat, 30 seconds left. The Senators need 2. Giroux shot, missed the net, and that one went up and out of play as well at 24.7. Under 25 seconds to go. Krejci against Giroux. Giroux is kicked out of the draw. Brady Tkachuk will come in and take it. They got to put 0.9 back on the clock, make it 24.7. Krejci wins it. Brandon Carlo will take a shot at the empty, and he'll move it up ahead. Pasternak up ahead. It's David Krejci. Lost it to Shabbat. Puck is moved along. Pasternak knocks it down. Across. Krejci looking. Blocked by Shabbat with 5 seconds. Pasternak took a shot at the hat trick, but he passed instead. Bruins win. 4-game winning streak for the Bruins going into the West Coast road trip. How far are they from breaking the win record? What's the win record currently? Is it like 62? NHL win record. '62 from Detroit in 1995-96. It's crazy. I wonder how long it is until the Bruins clinch a playoff spot. It's probably not that far. Yeah. They have 43 wins. It's crazy. Let's get into your 3 stars of the game. I could choose a lot of players here, but there's only 3 I could really choose that really stood out to me today. 3rd star of the game is Jake DeBrusk. Welcome back. He came back on Saturday, scored a goal. He scores another one here today. DeBrusk is the 3rd star of today's game. 2nd star of the game today is not Ullmark. Ullmark does not make the top 3. He's a close 4th. Is Charlie McAvoy. 3 assists today and had a really good game today. McAvoy is your 2nd star. I know I don't feature the goalie. I know, it's crazy. 1st star of today's game is David Pasternak. 2 goals. The first one was nice. I got to see his 40th, and the second one was nasty. That 41st goal he just scored. That breakaway goal was nice. So it's DeBrusk, McAvoy, Pasternak, your top 3 stars of the game. I will not be live Thursday, as that game's at 10 o'clock. That's too late. That goes over that 12 o'clock threshold in the dorm room, so I can't stream Thursday. But Saturday, I'll be live for Bruins and Canucks. 7 o'clock start from the Rogers Arena in Vancouver. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your week. I will not be live on Thursday, but hope you guys enjoy. I'll still be watching the game. I'll still be, posting about it on my Instagram story. But, yeah. If you like the stream today, make sure to please smash the like button if you have not yet. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well to never miss when I go live or upload here on the channel. Make sure to turn on your post notifications as well to get that notification on your device whenever I go live or upload. Make sure to follow me on social media. It's on your screen. It's also the 2nd and 3rd links down below in the description. My Instagram, my TikTok, both at Sam Smith on YT. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, share it with your friends, share it with your family, and if you didn't, I don't really care because I'm having fun doing this, and you guys keep enjoying them. So thank you for being here. See you on Saturday for Bruins Canucks. Enjoy the Bruins Kraken game on Thursday, and I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you guys on Saturday for Bruins and Canucks. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Saturday. Peace out. Also, the reason I'm quickly abruptly ending stream is because I got to go back to campus. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.